Good morning students. Today in this video I am going to continue Unit 4 Prose My Reminiscence written by Rabindranath Tagore. So already you know reminiscence means past memories. Here in this lesson Rabindranath Tagore remembers his past beautiful memories. Okay, then half of the prose I have finished by Google Meet. Page number 93 I think I have finished. So let's recall, then we will continue. Okay, so what happened in that so after returning from his second voyage from England, he went to stay in his brother Jyotirendra's villa means house, so which is near river Ganges. The villa was surrounded by nature. So Tagore remembers his lovely days at the riverside, explains the beauty of Ganges and how he spent his afternoons with the music and drifting along the boat. Okay, let's continue the prose. First I read, take page number 94, then I explain. Okay, so then we could draw back to the landing steps of the villa and seat ourselves on a quilt spread on the terrace facing the river. By then a silvery peace rested on both land and water. Hardly any boats were about. The fringe of trees on the bank was reduced to a deep shadow, and the moonlight glimmered over the smooth flowing stream. The new words of this paragraph are quilt, blanket, terrace, platform, fringe, edge, glimmered, shined or shone. Here we refers to Rabindranath Tagore and his brother Jyotirendra. They returned to the landing steps of the villa and they sat themselves on a blanket which is spread on the terrace facing the river. By then means from that time. So from that time a silvery peace rested on both land and water. Because of the moonlight, the water of the river and the land look like silver. It shines like silver, which there was. So why there was peace? Because it was night time. There were no boats. The edge of trees on the bank becomes dark. That means the night time started, and the moonlight shines on the smooth flowing water of the river. So look at the second paragraph. The villa we were living in was known as Moran's Garden. A flight of stone-flagged steps led up from the water to a long, broad veranda which formed part of the house. Rooms were not regularly arranged, nor all on the same level, and some had to be reached by short flights of stairs. The big sitting room overlooking the landing steps had stained windows with colored pictures. The new words of this paragraph are stone flagged. Stone flagged means flat stone slabs. Flight, staircase, overlook, front on two. See what is in that paragraph. So what was the name of the villa? Moran's Garden. There was a veranda in front of the house. What was how was the veranda? It was long and broad. How could we enter the veranda from the river? By the stone-flagged steps we can enter. The rooms were irregular. That is, the rooms were not regularly arranged and also not on the same level. We could reach some rooms by short flights of stairs. So there was a big sitting room in front of the landing steps. So in front of the landing steps there was a big sitting room. In that room the windows of that room was painted with stained. Here stained means it was painted with colorful pictures. Look at the third paragraph. One of the pictures was of a swing hanging from a branch half hidden in dense foliage and in the checkered light and shade of this bower. Two persons were swinging, and there was another of a broad flight of steps leading into some castle-like palace, up and down, which men and women in festive garb were going and coming. When the light fell on the windows, these pictures shone wonderfully, seeming to fill the riverside atmosphere with holiday music. Some far away, long forgotten rivalry seemed to be expressing itself in silent words of light. The loud trills of the swinging couple making alive with their eternal story the woodlands of the river bank. Okay, the new words of this paragraph are dense, thick, foliage, leaves, bower, shady place, rivalry, celebrations or festivals, eternal, everlasting, God, clothes, flight, staircase. One of the picture was that, so in this paragraph, one of the picture was that a swing hanging from a branch. The branch was the picture was half hidden in the thick leaves of the tree, and it was in the very varied color and shade of the trees, and two persons were swinging. Okay, in that picture, another broad flight of steps leading into some castle-like palace. In that palace, up and down, the men and women in with the festive clothes. Festive clothes means festive garb means clothes. So they wore new dress. Festive garb, that is the new dress. They were going and coming. This was one of the scenery in the colored window. So when the light fell on that window, these pictures shone beautifully. It was like a riverside atmosphere filling with holiday music. So some far away there was a celebration expressing itself in silent words of light. So in that picture, some far away there was a festivals, celebrations expressing this, it expressing itself, the silent words of light. Okay, here thrill means exciting. The exciting love of the swinging couple creates liveliness and tells the eternal story of the forest which was in the river bank. Okay, then the last one. The topmost room of the house was in the round tower with windows opening to every side. This I used as my room for writing poetry. Nothing could be seen from thence save the tops of the surrounding trees and the open sky. I was then busy with the evening songs, and of this room I wrote. So what was that? What was the topmost room of the house? So the topmost room of the house was the Tagore's room for writing poetry. So the topmost room of the house was, how was it? It was in a round tower. So there was in that room has windows. It were windows of opening of every side. So the room has many windows. It was opening in every side. It was opening to every side. So this I used. That is, this room was used by the. This room was used for writing poetry by Rabindranath Tagore, and also nothing could be seen from there. So thence means here, there. So from the top of the room, from the top of the house, from that room, we cannot see anything from there. Okay, because there was a thick forest. The thick forest are surrounded by the thick forest or surrounded so we cannot see anything from there. So then this room was used for writing and also the evening songs by Rabindranath Tagore. There, where in the breast of limitless space clouds or laid to sleep, I have built house for thee. Oh, poesy here. Poesy means poem. So, Rabindranath Tagore he had built the house for only poem, to write the poem. So, there in that so this house, where in the breast of limitless space clouds, that means, so there was in the top of the room, so in the top of the room there was limitless space clouds, there was a limitless space clouds, so there the clouds were sleeping there in the top of the room. Okay, for that purpose only, for writing poetry, he had built the house, that house. Okay, so the Rabindranath Tagore express, and he remembers, Rabindranath Tagore remembers his past memories and beautiful, lovely days here in this lesson. Okay, so so like this you can express your beautiful days, that is unforgettable days in your own words. Can you? This is your homework. Write unforgettable or beautiful moment of your life in your own words and send so about 50 words. Within 50 words you can write. Okay, so your own sentence. So don't ask any help from your parent or anybody else. So you write in your own words, you write your beautiful moment of your life. Okay, this is the homework for you. Thank you.